Everybody, it's weigh-in Monday. I'm outside, so it's a little windy and my hair is like going crazy. But anyways, hi, Debbie here. It's weigh-in Monday, and I did it. I finally broke through the 190s. I'm at 189. Yay! Well, 189.5, I think it was. But yeah, that makes me so happy because I've been stuck in the 190s for a few weeks now, and it's been driving me crazy. But I figured out why. I think I have this figured out. So I'll go into that in a minute. But I wanted to first touch on something else. Somebody commented on one of my videos today and said something about FlexPro meals. And a while back, you may remember that I had ordered FlexPro meals and I was raving about how good it was. And some of them are really good. Don't get me wrong. Some of their meals were delish, but some of them not so much. So it's really, everybody's taste varies, so it's really up to you. I did love that they give you the macros, so it tells you how many calories, how many grams of fat, how many carbs on every box, so you know exactly what you're eating. And I did love that because I'm lazy and I hate counting the macros. So that was a real big plus, but I'm not ordering them anymore because you have to order like 10 meals, and to be honest, I didn't find 10 that I liked. I found like 4 that I liked, and that was it. So, but I'm a really picky eater, so don't go by what I'm saying. Try it for yourself. They're a good company. The food was high quality. I'm definitely, you could tell it was fresh food. And they do the macros, and they recycle. It's a good company. But I just didn't like enough of the meals to justify buying more, so I'm not doing that anymore. But feel free to do it for yourself and try it for yourself. Okay, so that aside, so I'm at 189. I've been stuck in the 190s for, a couple weeks now, maybe even 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's been driving me crazy because I'm doing OMAD faithfully, 1 meal a day, so I'm like, what the heck? So I think, at first it was I wasn't eating enough food, my calories were too low, and I know that was the problem because I had no energy and I was really getting tired quick again, and I didn't like that, so I knew I had to eat more. So then I thought, well, let me move more towards keto because I keep hearing if you do keto and OMAD together, that's super powerful. So I thought, okay, well, let me go more towards keto, but I'm not going to go full keto because, all right, I can give up bread, I can give up sugar, I can give up flour, but I can't give up potatoes, all right? I can't, and I won't give up potatoes. I just won't. So this is what I did. So I've been eating more high-fat foods, which does fill you up more and keeps you full longer, so you don't have the hunger pains as much. So that's a beautiful thing all by itself. So I've been doing that, and okay, let me tell you, yesterday. Okay, so I weighed myself last week, and I was at 191. I think it was 190. Gosh, I can't keep track. But anyways, I was still in the 190s. And it just annoyed me to no end. And I told myself, by Monday, I'm hitting 189. I'm doing it. And you probably saw my last video that I posted yesterday that I said, or the day before yesterday, that I said, I'm going to hit 189 by Monday. Well, I did it. But this is how I did it. I walked, 5,700 steps yesterday, which is more than what I normally do because I sit behind my desk and work all day. So I don't normally do a lot of exercise or a lot of walking, but obviously I'm going to need to because it does matter. So I did that yesterday. Now for dinner, I had a ribeye steak with a lot of fat on it. I had mixed veggies and mashed potatoes with gravy. Yes, I did. And then my son and his girlfriend took me out to dinner. My son ordered a piece of chocolate cake for dessert. Oh, I'm so mad because I love chocolate cake, and he knows that, so he was torturing me. But I had 2 bites, well, 2.5, all right, 3 bites. I had 3 bites of chocolate cake. Here's the cool thing. I got home, and I don't know if you guys are familiar, but when you're doing Atkins or keto, there's these strips, they're called ketone strips, and you pee on them, and they tell you if you're in ketosis or not. And ketosis is basically when you're fat burning, when your body has switched from burning carbs to burning fat for fuel. And now because I have been doing OMAD for, almost 2 months now, my body is pretty much fat adjusted, and I am pretty much a fat burner. So even if you're not on keto per se, if you do OMAD after like 12 hours, I think it is, maybe 16 hours, depending on what you ate, you'll go into ketosis because that's what your body does after you haven't eaten for a while. So I had gotten the keto strips for that reason because I wanted to make sure that was true because I know that you can drop a lot of weight when you're in ketosis. So I check and for the longest time, because I'm still eating carbs, people. I'm still eating carbs. So for the longest time, it would take 12, 16 hours, sometimes even 18 hours for me to get into ketosis. And that was driving me crazy. So I thought, okay, I'm going to lean more towards keto. And I'm eating higher fat. So last night, like I said, I had the ribeye steak, 10 ounce. I didn't eat the whole thing. I saved half of it for today because I just couldn't eat the whole thing. A little bit of mashed potatoes and gravy, mixed veggies, and 3 bites of chocolate cake. And when I got home, guess what? I was still in ketosis. What? How can that be, you say? You ate potatoes and chocolate cake? Well, yeah, but I didn't eat a lot of either one of them, and I ate a lot of fat. So I think that's what did it, because my body's already fat adapted. It's already adapted to being a fat burner as opposed to a carb burner. So I think that's why, because I ate way more fat and protein than I did carbs. So today, for my meal, what did I eat? I ate the leftover steak from yesterday that I still had, which was, oh my gosh, so good. You guys, I'm a steak eater. I love steak. But it was so yummy. And then I also had, I did some hamburger and cheese, melted cheese on it, just like a half a hamburger. A whole bunch of broccoli. What else did I have? I took a potato and I fried it. I cut it up, into little pieces, and I put it in a pan and I fried it with coconut oil, butter, and bacon grease because I put bacon on my cheeseburger. So I fried it on the stove, and I had that because I'm not giving up my potatoes. I'm not doing it. So that's what I did, okay? So I did that. That was like maybe 3 hours ago, thereabouts. Well, I just checked my ketones again. Just curiosity, because that's a lot. I ate a lot of potatoes, I did. Guess what? Still in ketosis. I mean, and not just a little bit. I mean, I am in ketosis. So, yay. Oh my gosh, how exciting is that? So I think because I'm fat adapted now, that I can eat a little bit of carbs without it bothering me. The other thing I'm doing now, which is important, is I am taking 4 apple cider vinegar tablets every day before I eat. Like, that's the first thing I do, is I'll take those pills and then I eat my meal. And that has stopped me from feeling tired after I eat. It's helped my digestion. It's a wonderful thing. So I highly suggest, if you're not already doing apple cider vinegar, that you start, because it's so good for your body. I can't stand the taste to drink it, so I got the vitamins the pills off of Amazon. I bought the Now brand, and I just bought them on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive at all, pretty cheap actually. And I take 4 of those before I start eating every day, before my one meal, and that has helped a lot with digestion again and with energy. So highly suggest you do that. So anyway, weigh in Monday, 189. So excited, and I'm sure it's just going to get better from here because I'm going to exercise every day. And I'm going to stay more towards keto, but still eating potatoes because I'm not giving up my potatoes. But what they say is true. Doing OMAD and keto together is the way to go if you want to drop a lot of weight fast. I can't argue with it, especially if you're like me and carbs really mess you up. They pile on that weight. So I'm keeping my carbs to a minimum, but not as low as keto requires. So I'm not doing keto per se. I am just eating potatoes that have carbs, and that's the only thing I'm really doing as far as carbs, because I won't give those up. I just won't. Anyways, thanks. A couple of you have commented on how you're doing, and I love that. Please, more of you do that, because that's so great, and I love to read it. And in my video before this that I posted yesterday, I put my Facebook link. Feel free to add me and to hit me up there. And I'll look forward to more comments. I will try and post again this week, but worst case scenario, it'll be next week, weigh-in Monday. So it is weigh-in Monday, everybody. Let's see some weights down there. How's everybody else doing? Have you lost some weight? What did you start at? Where are you at now? How far do you got to go? Give us some updates. Let's see how everybody else is doing. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.